don't need to pray. You can ask me. Ah! So today, we're gonna check out some Amazing Digital Circus analog horror videos. One of you guys on the Discord sent me a playlist from DuffyFilmz full of creepy and horrifying videos based on the Amazing Digital Circus. We have about 14 videos in here, and we're gonna take it from the top, which is the Amazing Digital Circus Anti-Piracy screen from DuffyFilmz. Oh god. Stop, your copy of the Amazing Digital Circus and unauthorized piracy. Wait, that was, hold on real quick. Stop, your copy of the Amazing Digital Circus is unauthorized. Piracy is a serious crime and will result in legal action. The Amazing Digital Circus is not a place for criminals and never will be. Your data has been deleted. Please delete this copy of the game. This device has been locked out. This device has been locked. Okay, so they got IP address and everything? And it's the same again. And no space for criminals and never will be. Are we waiting for something to happen, or is it just like the same over and over again? Or is it just reminding me to log off over and over again? Wait, that kinda seems like it. It's just reminding me to log off over and over again. I mean, this is freaky, but it's not like a whole lot. I thought there was gonna be more to this, but it's just like the same screen, like, looping over and over again. I mean, it's creepy, don't get me wrong. I was just hoping there was gonna be some glitches or something else, but it's kind of like just the same, like, text that appears over and over again. Interesting. Alright, that was the first video. Now let's check out Hello Caine. Oh god. What is going? Oh yeah, I do not like that. Why does he kind of look like a suitcase? His face look. Hi, Caine. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Whoa. Hold on. There was a secret. There was a secret here. Note: bug fixes are needed for movement and running for prolonged periods of time, but having a walk cycle or a running cycle should just be like one individual thing. For a prolonged period of time. Why would you need to fix that? Me? Yeah, that's for you. Is that supposed to be Bubble, or? I like that it's kind of like the Gmod Half-Life missing texture in the background. Oh, please don't look at me like the... Okay, what did it... Something at the results at the end it said. Testing results, overall positive, minimal errors detected. So this seems like it's supposed to be like an animation. Oh shit, this is supposed to be an animation test for the AI, or is this before the model got the AI? That's kind of interesting. Do we have anything in the description? Hello Caine, this is your world. January 13th, 19XX. So this is most likely Caine before the AI was inserted into them. What about we have Caine on a boat? Caine on a... Fish! Was that just... Oh. I heard like a glitch at the end. So we only have like Caine in a boat. Caine takes an adventure in a boat in the ocean. First successful adventure generated by Caine. Further testing is needed. It could potentially be that Caine is already in their model, like the AI of Caine. If we like check out Hello Caine, maybe they are already in it, but they need further fine adjustments. They need like better animations, they need like more flexibility and so on. We're talking about fixing their body as the AI is inside of it, which is actually super interesting. We do also have Caine go stargazing. Whoa, what was... So suddenly the background turns red. And then we have... That is super, super interesting. That we suddenly just have Caine and then they turn around and they hit us with the PC mode. Caine feels a... Caine inside a completed environment. So did Caine actually... A complete environment. But what about the boat? The boat scene was... This was also a complete environment. Or maybe we're only seeing what the camera allows us to see here. Where in this video, we do have like a little bit of a rotating view, so we do get a little bit... We do see a little bit of what else happens in the background. But that glitch... Abstraction? Or it could be something else. It looks really interesting. We also have like a rapid player model. Oh. Note, test player, model not confirmed for final release. That almost looks like a monster that would be in some sort of like Roblox game. Like, definitely. And their arms are like way too long. But do we believe this is like one of Caine's creations? It could be. I mean, it is one of Caine's creations, don't get me wrong. But this could have been like the first version of Jax before Caine was completed. Because what it seems right now is like it's like an alpha or a beta version. It's definitely very early access. So the logo disappears in the bottom, right? The logo slightly just disappears in the bottom. It gets larger, and then we have Jax that is... Are you being dead ass? It looks like he lost his glasses. Yo, what if Jax actually has glasses? Why is his eye so small? He definitely need glasses with those eyes, yeah. We do have also, oh, I know you're there. Which is with Gangle, it seems like. I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you are there. I think the others know you're here too. I'm not sure if that is a good thing. But we are alone for now. Oh, I forgot to check the description. It's not so bad being here. I'm kept busy. But sometimes the others like to play jokes on me. And sometimes it's painful. Never mind, let's not talk about me. Who are you? I am me. I am Mr. Stanley. I am watching you in this void of darkness and blackness and should have guessed. There's no point in asking. Ah, thank you. I just started like talking about myself, but that's fine. Sorry. It's just very confusing for me. Are you real? I mean, aren't we all real? I don't know if I am. Being here makes you forget what being real feels like. I mean, we all are real, right? It's nice to meet you. So, we were playing a game. I mean, we're playing Caine's game. I'm hiding. But where... I just hope that they don't take it too far this time. What do you mean by this time? I hear him. Oh, something definitely appeared in the background. The final frame. The final frame right before it cuts, I believe there is something. Right here. There's like... Oh shit, it's a red hand. Okay, first of all, we're gonna check the description from the last video because I forgot about that. So, Jax is in-game demo, and the one with Gangle is hide and seek. We do actually have, if I go to my downloads folder, we do have this image, this screenshot that I took. I want to open up Photoshop one more time and see what's actually, because it seems like it's a hand approaching from behind Gangle. We can definitely see that right behind them. A hand is appearing. So that is Caine. Caine found them while they were hiding during the hide and seek, yeah. We have the JESTER, the Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, that's Pomni! Yo, Pom! The JESTER. Wait, so it's just the same animation over and... It just seems like it's the same... Wait, shadows are appearing. We didn't have those shadows before. Like, there were shadows there that appeared like... Huh. Oh, it's glitching all the way. But this could also be... Oh, their mouth is gone! This is definitely Caine's world? Jesus Christ. And the animation quality is now... Yeah, the keyframes are like lower and now they're tapping their foot. It definitely seems like we are deteriorating, and that makes sense in terms of Caine being a rogue AI. I have no mouth, but I must scream. And I must scream. I believe that is one of the references in like one of the... That is one of the references in one of the newer episodes. I remember in the newest episode after the votes being counted, we see that Caine got no votes, and when Caine is abstracting or like glitching, you see a red eye and a blue eye. And if you look at the cover of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, that's like the same kind of like eye, that's like the same colors on the different eyes. So what I believe we see here is probably like an earlier demo or like early experimentation of what the circus could be like. I don't believe that these characters have souls yet. I don't believe that Jax is like a real being, that Pomni's a real being. Like, Caine is still being worked on, and once Caine is perfect, that is when they can start mastering all of the other characters. And once the other characters are basically ready for a soul, ready for a subject, then they can be transferred into it. So again, this seems like very demo-like. What about Digital Lake? Yeah, that's the fishing scene we saw earlier. But is the fish gonna appear again? Huh. So that's probably... It's probably why we only saw that animation, because there's a glitch somewhere in here. There's like a problem with this scene, and... There's a problem with this scene somewhere. But where's Caine again? Because they just straight up disappeared. Oh. I mean, they can scream. Jax can scream. But what, do they get eyes too? No eyes. Where do we have them? The only one we're seeing is Jax over and over again with no eyes. Oh, there we are. That's Pomni. They're like embracing us? They're like... Matthew 28:20, and surely I am with you always to the end of age? What does that mean in this case? Because all we saw, I mean, we did see like Caine glitch out, a couple of images of Jack and Pomni like embracing us. Is there like a deeper meaning or a deeper purpose Anything is possible in the Amazing Digital Circus. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You are all the way on the bottom of the lake. I mean, is that really the only quote if we like search up, what was their name again? Matthew 2880. Is that the only thing we get? Matthew 2880. 2820, sorry. Matthew 28:20 is the concluding verse of the Great Commission in the New Testament, where Jesus instructs his disciples to make disciples of all nations by teaching them to obey everything he commands. And he promises, "And surely I am with you always to the very end of age." The verse emphasizes both the disciples' mission to teach and obey Jesus, commands as perpetual presence and support of Christ with his followers throughout history. So what Caine is basically telling us is that his word is law in here. We have to follow Caine to the T. If we don't obey Caine, something bad will probably happen to us if we don't listen to and do what Caine does. The next one actually makes sense because it's called Old God. And we're starting to have like a bunch of glitches like throughout here. And it seems like the quality is a bit higher. There's some more reflections on the on like the placemat, the red and white one. Where's his eyes? Jack's got an update. That's good. We haven't seen Ragatha or Subliminal at any point. We've seen Gangle, Pomni, Jax. We haven't even seen Kinger. We haven't even seen Kinger yet. There's Ragatha. That's creepy. That is so creepy. Subal? Huh, wait, what does that mean for us? Because Subal is black and white. Maybe because they haven't acquired Subal yet. Could that potentially be it? That Pomni, Jax, Gangle, they all have a soul. And Kinger. But Subal is the one that they haven't acquired yet. Caine not found. Hold on, in the corner it said Caine not found. Caine not found. So someone was searching for Caine. The consequences of our actions. I mean, if we take it kind of literally, the consequences of our actions in terms of like the circus is that we put on the headset and then we are transferred. Like we are moved. We're moved into the circus. So that's most likely the case here. That Caine is probably searching for souls? Could that be it? Like the reason why Caine is just sitting here, no eyes, is because the eyes are searching the planes, searching the game for souls. As we see here, Caine has acquired Pomni, Gangle, Jax, Kinger, but not Ragatha, but not Subal yet. What Caine is doing is searching the different corners of the video game, corners of the universe, corners of the virtual reality set that they're inside of, to find souls to put into Caine's new puppets. I believe that might actually be what happens here. I may just be like, duh, you know, not understanding, but I do believe that's what's happening in this case. We have a couple more videos left. The next one is called The Cycle. Still no, what is it, Subal. Ragatha here, oh god. What the is that Moist Critical? What is Moist? Hey everybody, welcome to the Digital Circus. Today we're gonna figure out how many souls are trapped inside of this virtual reality game. That's about it. See ya. Why is Moist in here? And that's Viping Leaf as well, isn't it? Like one of the icons is Viping Leaf's profile picture, I believe. Oh my god, that is creepy. That is straight up horrifying. You shouldn't have found them. Why are you smiling? Don't cry, Annie. You can't die in here. Abstraction. They're abstracting. So, I think there's a bit to, like, go through. Let's take this from the start one more time. So we do have the different object flying around Pomni. I can't really make sense of that. Pomni being overwhelmed. Pomni's being overwhelmed by the flower here that's glitching. They fall into all the other characters here. Gangle's mask falls down, but they still have their normal mask after that. We see then that Ragatha has a knife in their head, and Kinger has multiple. And then suddenly, we see Kinger's eyes slowly, like, change. Maybe it could be that Kinger had an episode and decided to, take care of Ragatha one way or another. And because they can't die in here, because they're going crazy, you know, if you're being tortured for, like, or if you're, like, in pain for longer periods of time. If you know, what is it called? There's, like, a Japanese or Chinese, like, torture method where, like, the water drop. Like, the water dropping on your face will make you go insane from the repetition over and over again. That's kind of like the same here, where Ragatha is just lying down in pain, going insane, which is why they abstract. Hey. And I do believe the purple screen we see on the right, I think that has been Vibing Leaf's profile picture at some point. Or maybe I'm looking a little bit into it. And I still don't understand why Subliminal is gray. I don't get that. We have a lot of glitches appearing here, meaning once again that the circus is not ready at all. And then we do have the different characters. And once again, we go through that you can't die, which is why they abstract. Is anybody gonna mention anything about Subliminal? I also love how Subliminal's design now actively contrasts against Caine, how much more bubbly. They're rebelling. I believe that kind of makes sense. That Subliminal is rebelling. Subliminal doesn't want to be a part of the circus, which also makes sense in terms of, like, the regular lore. Subliminal doesn't want to be part of the game. Subliminal doesn't want to be part of the adventures. They just want to leave the place, which is why being monotone and not fitting it works in this case. All the other characters have either lost their minds or they're already fitting in. Pomni going insane. Jax is just being Jax. Ragatha is trying to be friendly and help everyone. Gangle is a mental breakdown waiting to break down. And then we have Kinger, which is already insane, where Subliminal is the only one who kind of, like, I mean, some of them do have their sanity, but Subliminal is the one where they just don't want to partake, they don't want to participate, they just want to get out of the circus, they want to go back into their normal life. Did anybody mention anything about Moist? Moist Critical is on the frame. We got one single person that mentioned it, everyone else just like, nah, we didn't even see it. We do have 4 more videos left. A conversation. I am actually excited for this, because that conversation is between Subliminal and Gangle. So far, all I see is like a red room, like a dark red room. We don't really have anything that's in terms of a conversation yet. Wait, something is appearing, Wait, that's Gangle, it's Gangle! So Gangle is slowly approaching us. They don't look super happy. They actually look super, super sad. Oh, wow. I love the effort that is put into this. What could possibly lead into that room? Why do they have those red chains on it? It could definitely be something religious. Yeah, they all just lead into one room, but could all of these rooms be like the different characters, or? It's one of those inflatable... Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's one of those, like, inflatable castles. What do you want? Hey, Nolby? Wait, Nolby! Hey, Nolble? How are you doing? Is that a real question? Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm just, I don't know. I thought I knew what helplessness was, and now I'm... God. I would kill just to undo it all. Just to see... him again. Have you seen it? It? You know, the thing. Well, you can't see it, but... Oh, that. Sometimes. Yeah. Know anything about it? Not a damn clue. Did you say damn? What? You said damn? Huh. I did. I guess there is no filter now. Some good news. What are you doing here? I just wanted to be alone. Why? I really wanted to clear my head. But no matter what, I have a million thoughts a second. I just wanted the noise to stop. Even if it was only for a second. How did you even find me? Oh, that. Well, I was following you. Really? Yeah. I wanted to see where you were going, and I didn't want to be left alone with them. Ah, you okay? Did anything happen last time? Last time? Last time wasn't that bad. He didn't really hurt me. I think it was because she wasn't there. He's still pretending everything is normal. I'm sorry, Jangle. You're sorry? I feel like... if it weren't for me, we wouldn't be in this hell. Now everyone is suffering because of it. This is my fault, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Wait, what do you... Whoa, what do you... Why did Gangle suddenly turn? What? You're a big reason why this happened. What? Why did Gangle suddenly turn on them? Like, Gangle is supposed to be like the apologetic, empathetic, scared little guy. But suddenly they just turned. And then we're going out of the rooms again. But question is, why haven't they abstracted yet? I mean, they aren't going crazy. They just don't want the responsibilities of what's happening in here. And it feels like they are taking way too much responsibility. Because as far as I know, all the events that happens to the circus with the people are disconnected. So, it's people from all around the world, or it could be all around the US, that connected to virtual reality on a certain day, on a certain time. Oh my god. Hi, Jax. Are you fine? Oh, you goofball. You goobered. He almost got us, though. He almost got us. We have... Oh, wait. There's... No, someone is knocking. There's a locked room where There's a locked room where someone is knocking on the inside. Oh, dude, no! God. They're on the outside. Wait, they're on the outside walking in. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna sit. Did you really think that would work? Why did the font is changing color again? You don't need to pray. You can ask me. Ah! So Pomni is God. Jesus Christ, that was amazing! I don't know how much we can show of that scene on YouTube. You know what? I'ma risk it. We're gonna show this on YouTube. Don't censor any of that. We're gonna show that on YouTube. Holy shit, that was insane. And the fact that Pomni is playing a larger role here. Like, is Pomni supposed to be God, or is Pomni supposed to be something else? Hold on. You can ask me directly, they say. And then... I believe that Caine might have given Pomni a larger role in this circus. The Amazing Digital Circus is a new innovative VR PC game developed by Caine and Abel, using brand new VR technology to truly bring the game to new levels of immersion previously thought impossible. There's something here that I cannot read, maybe the comments are telling us. Everything is generated in real time as the experience is personalized for each player. No two adventures will be the same. Due to factors outside of the control of all development of the... Wait, due to factors outside of our control, all development of the Amazing Digital Circus has been cancelled. Thank you all for understanding. And then there is some other text in here. Could it be reverse? The cipher in the description reads, I am in hell, followed by looking at the destruction of heaven. I am in hell, looking at the destruction of heaven. Being in purgatory, like being in the circus, is like being in purgatory. Being in purgatory forever definitely seems like hell. And looking at the destruction of heaven could be because they feel trapped in here. I want to go for the truth and see what the truth is actually all about. Why is Jax running after Gangle? That's what I don't... Wait, why are they fighting each other? Why is Ragatha running like that? Is it because of Pomni? Are they running from Pomni? Yeah, I don't understand why they were fighting. Oh, whoa, what was that? What was that? We have a glitch here. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Where are we going? Oh. But wait. They're gonna be extracted. Abstracted. Wait, no, everything is just okay? The door outside has a missing texture. But why would Pomni just let them live instead of abstracting them? there's gonna be someone down that hallway. Someone or something. We haven't seen Caine in a while. Like, the last couple of videos have been focusing on the characters itself, and Caine or even Bubble has not been around at all. Oh wait, where are we? We are way... Jester? What is this? Isn't it neat? I made it myself. It's not much, but it's a start, right? Yeah, this is nice. Nice path. You'd be surprised by how hard making this actually was. I'd spent days on it, and guess what? I chose to show you first. I'm honored? So does this place actually serve a purpose? Of course it does. I brought you here for a reason, you know. I wanted to talk. Why are you talking to them, Jack? I don't know what you mean. Oh, why are you talking to them? That's not your job. Look, the others think you really need help. You're getting whoa, 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 whoa. Have you forgotten who you are talking to? I am your earth. I am your water. I am your sky. I am your hell. I am your heaven. I am the truth. Why does Pomni suddenly have so much control? That's what I don't understand. They suddenly have all of these powers when it's supposed to be Caine that's the one in control. And Jax is abstracting now. Okay. Then he grabbed me and started what? And then he grabbed me and started hurting me. For no reason. Then after he let me go. And he was rude to me. Crowner? Are you paying attention to me at all? I want to go back to this scene here to read what was on screen before Pomni basically took over Jax here. We do have this one scene. The others think that you really need help. You're getting worse. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You are right. You are right. Then they start glitching. Have you forgotten who I am? I believe the explanation we could have for this is maybe Pomni was too strong for Caine to handle. And that's why we haven't seen Caine in like the last couple episodes. Last time we saw Caine was the cycle, right? We saw Caine in the cycle, not in the conversion, not in the truth. We have Ouranophobia, and then we do have XDCC afterwards. What if Pomni, in this universe here, in this case, has so many powers that they basically beat Caine? Caine is gone, Caine is dead, maybe they took over Caine, and they suddenly got all of the powers, like they got admin privileges, so they can do whatever they want to do in this circus here. That's why they made this path here, because they suddenly do have capabilities. They have the ability to create objects now, because they somehow got the admin privilege. So it's a matter of how is Pomni gonna torment their friends or just the people in the circus for the rest of their existence. Let's go for the next one, which is Ouranophobia, I believe. I do remember Matthew 28:20 was the one we read, like, follow the Lord, or not follow the Lord, like, what was it again? You know, believe in the Lord, become a disciple, or like, you know, trust the Lord. Huh. So this could be something that Pomni made? This could be peace for Kinger. Like, if they're just all alone, I mean, being alone is crazy, but if they're just gonna be here with no distractions, no Pomni, no bad things happening, this could be the best way for Kinger. Wait. It wasn't bit before. Hold on! From our perspective, the apple wasn't bit. It says era. Person and then an era. Oh shoot. The Amazing Digital Circus brought to you by Caine and Abel. Caine and Abel. It's like Adam and Eve, right? The pose they're hitting is the as above, so below, right? If you go back and check on Adam, Adam is as above and Eve is so below. Oh, there's whispers. I heard whispers. Something is being whispered in the background. Maybe the editor can like replay this and like turn up the brightness. So this is his hell. This is his hell now. Maybe this is what you see if you abstract. Like, this is maybe the process of abstracting. This is all we're seeing here is inside of Kinger's mind because they entirely lost it now. Is that a face? Was that a face? That's a face inside of their face. I don't know if we can actually like... Can we somehow, like, fix what this is? Like, figure out what it says? The image shows a message written in a substitution cipher. The text, when decoded, appears to be, "The end is near." What is that? That's a skull! It's a skull inside of Kinger! Or maybe it could just be like a bad dream? Rise and shine. I don't think it's a bad dream. I believe this is probably what you see when you start abstracting. Are we in the back rooms? Kind of seems like we're in the back rooms. There's someone behind us? No? Oh yeah, this is definitely giving me some backrooms vibes. Oh, is that... Wait, is that Ronald McDonald? Who is that even? We have a dead person on the ground, but we don't really... Is that Kaufmo? That could be Kaufmo. That would make sense if we are in the process of abstracting. If Kinger is in the process of abstracting, that they would see Kaufmo. Wait, no, that's Ragatha. And that's Ragatha. Oh, dude, they're gonna wake up. They're gonna, like, jump scare us. Ah, that's supposed to be like the Candy Canyon Kingdom, right? And we have the baseball game. Oh, so we're seeing all the times they... We're seeing all the times they were together. And that's from the gun game episode where they're sitting in like the loser's corner and connecting. Yeah, because when Kinger's in the dark, that's when they gain like a little bit of their sanity back. Oh. Oh my dude. But we can't die. Someone in the background. Definitely someone in the background. Hold on. There's a shadow. That's Pomni. Pomni was hiding in the background watching this while we were reminiscing on the past. You don't deserve this. None of you do. Pomni's gone. I believe we're back again, right? Wasn't that the room we spawned in? Oh, that's Jax. What, are they holding a key? A lantern? A flashlight? They are just being tortured and tormented. Oh my god. That's the butterfly. The one-up! Thanks, Jax. And that makes sense. Like, some theories are that Kinger is like a game master, or Kinger used to be one of the game masters. Like, they have been here the longest. Oh, poor... Oh my god. Don't tell me they're weeping angels, right? Jesus Christ, how many are they? Oh my god. Are all of these just backups of Gangle? Or what is this supposed to be? I mean, Gangle do have multiple masks, so you basically just need the ribbon to make another Gangle. Poor little guy. Subal. Oh shit. Ah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, dude. There's an exit. The question is, though, if they're gonna wake up. Like, are they all just frozen solid, or are they gonna, like, try chasing us once we get closer to, like, the exit door? That's the exit door. That's to the offices. Ah! Oh. There was like 2 minutes of pure silence. Are you having fun? Look at me. I said look at me, you piece of shit! There we go. Why are you so difficult? You don't cry. You don't scream. You don't beg. What do you do? You're so boring. Why are you like this now? Oh, Crowner, what went so wrong? Am I making a mistake? What? Am I talking to myself? You don't need to do this. You can stop this. I believe you can. She doesn't want to. She wants to play God. Yeah, maybe. But why would I ever do that when I'm having so much fun? We can work something out, Pomni. It doesn't need to be like this. You really are pathetic, you know? I honestly don't get why the others still put up with it. It really is no surprise that your wife... What? Your wife? What? It really is not that you're surprised... That your... Wife? What? It keeps on going back again. It really is no surprise that your wife... died? Left? Abstracted? The bitch probably couldn't stand being around you. What was her name? Crowny. Stop. Oh. Finally. So that's what gets to you. After so long, that still gets to you? We are going to be here for a while. So the character we see here is a bunch of... We did also see like a bunch of numbers over here in the start. Like before we go too far. Like a person appears over here with the apple. So what we saw this entire time was not a dream, not a simulation. This is Pomni toying with Kinger. Basically trying to find a way to break them. All of this we went through, seeing Kinger's friends die, going through their past, going through all of the weeping angels, seeing Subal's end. All of this is trying to find a way to get to Kinger. And finally, in the end, Pomni found a way to actually... The eyes? The eyes. Pomni found a way to finally get to Kinger one way or another, which is why they're now gonna be tortured, right? That's how Pomni wants to get to the... Pomni wants to have fun, and how they have fun is basically torturing the one that is closest to them. This episode was really, it came out 2 days ago, was really interesting. There was like this one voiceover section here, editor. Can you like, can you play that, like increase the volume and see if it says anything, okay? Apart from that, we have the description that says, "Hell is the absence of God. As part of our ongoing efforts to manage project cost, the Amazing Digital Circus, we have had to make the difficult decision to adjust our internal project team. That means that some team members will be stepping away from the project. To ensure continued progress is maintained, we are engaging external support at a lower cost. We want to thank everybody." But is this real, or is this... No, that is Caine enable. Okay, so this is still in character. For a second, I thought it was like Duffy saying that they can't like continue this. That means that some team members will be stepping away from the project to ensure the continued program and maintain quality. We are engaging in external support at a lower cost. We want to thank everyone for their hard work, dedication, and understanding during this transition. We remain committed to the success of the Amazing Digital Circus and supporting all of the team members throughout this change. Caine enable. So them downsizing is most likely taking care of unwanted characters in this case here. Sorry the video took so long to come out. I had a lot of things in life taking time away. You know, I would rather have art be great instead of art being quick, if that makes sense. I would rather have that we have something amazing to watch instead of just having slop, if that makes sense. So, in my case, as long as we get quality or as long as we get something that is amazing, for me, it's fine. Taking all the time you need to like work on this. I would love to see more episodes. We do have like one more episodes on this playlist here and then we are done. But I want to say that DuffyFilmz, what you have made here is insane. Just the art style, the quality, the story you're telling so far is really interesting. I'm gonna give my final thoughts at the end once I check out the last video and check out the channel and so on. But what we have here, this isn't really like analog horror. This is like digital horror, literally digital horror, and I like it. I really like the universe you're creating here, and you deserve a whole lot of views for all of the time and effort you put into it. We have XDCC, 30 seconds. Let's check this out. It almost seems like it's Pomni. Like it's Pomni on left and Pomni on right. Is that supposed to be an apple in the middle? I mean, it's the circus. The circus is being overshadowed by two Pomnis. Could be Adam, Eve, heaven or hell. That is just all we get from it. This world is not yours anymore. Do we have anything else? I would really... That is the most recent one. Okay, holy moly. Was thinking of releasing the models at 20k subs. That would actually be super cool. Checkmate, the new episode of Duffy be like, oh, I am definitely tough. Pomni is 1,000,000% tough. My thoughts and ideas of this is, it could be one of two things, right? It could be like, wait, what the hell is this?
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there. I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there.
They're just, guys, they're just having fun. They're just hanging out. No, nothing serious, nothing bad about that. My theory or my idea is, this is like the alpha version, like early pre-alpha version of the circus. You have the models. You have Caine. The AI is being injected into Caine, and then Caine is basically just able to roam free. Caine creates the planes, the circus, the environment. Then Caine goes out and tries to get different souls that boot up the digital circus to create his own circus. Something goes wrong. I don't know how and when it goes wrong, but Caine basically loses themselves. Caine disappears. Caine dies. Something happens to Caine. Maybe Caine gives all of their powers to Pomni. Maybe Caine transforms into Pomni. Maybe the Jester was never real all along, but there is some sort of switch. There's a transition where Pomni is the one with all the powers and all the abilities, with admin privilege and admin access, which means that Pomni will then go around and do whatever they want to do. And in this case, they are killing and tormenting all of the characters in the circus. But the thing is, the characters can't die. We know that, right? You can't die in the circus. The only thing you can do is abstract and be some kind of creature forever and ever until the end of time, until the servers are shut down. So what Kinger saw in this one episode here was Pomni trying to trigger Caine's worst fears, trying to, again, get through the Kinger. What makes you tick? What triggers you? What can I do to torment you, to torture you until the end of time? So none of the characters are dead. They're just in a perpetual state of being tortured, in pain, because Pomni is the one in control. They can stretch and fit and do whatever they want to do with the characters, but Pomni can't kill them. So it's a matter of, what are we gonna see in the next episode? I believe we're gonna have a Subal arc. Even though Subal has been around, we have seen what happens to Ragatha, what happens to, we did already have a Subal arc. We did have a Subal arc. We saw what happened to Kinger. We saw what happened to Ragatha. We saw what happened to Gangle. We saw what happened to Subal. But what if, again, what if Caine turned into Pomni? That means that we could have an arc where we have Pomni, basically silly Billy moment, Pomni facing off against Pomni. Or we could continue to see what happened with Kinger at the end. We can see if Kinger gets tortured or if they're in pain for longer. But check out Duffy, check out their playlist, watch their videos, and support the original creator. Let me know if there's anything you want me to check out in the future, digital circus, analog horror, digital horror in the future, and I can definitely do that. So I want to say thank you all for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and with that said, I will head out.